Even with the guys you are missing, I think this is 6 wins in the last 7 games, I think 11th and 16. Do you feel like where you guys have been the past month or so is more a reflection of what you guys can be going forward?
Yeah, not what we can be, but it's who we are. I mean, it's game whatever, and we got to have our identity, and we're starting to establish that. We're gonna be a fast-paced team. A team like to get in the paint, get to the line, but then also be tenacious on the defensive end. So creating that identity. For what we have to be moving forward. We can't be coming after All-Star and, all right, what type of team are we? And, this is what we have to be and all that. Like, this is who we are. And we got to make sure that how we're playing as of late the past 2, 3, 4 weeks, keeping the identity and carrying it over to post-All-Star.
Is this, for you guys, is this like a game like this kind of that identity test? Because, you guys get in at 3-something in the morning, no LeBron, second night of back-to-back, a lot of excuses kind of built in. And when it got tough, you guys kind of put it together in the third and put, blew it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's no excuse when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, Even if it's a legitimate excuse, no one cares. So for us, coming in and making sure that we have a mindset of, getting this win just because of the fact, this team is right below us, in the standings, and, we're trying to climb. And it's kind of one of those trap games right before All-Star, and you're on the road, like you said, you get in late, and you can easily fold and just be like, all right, whatever, we won 4 out of 6, and and kind of just move forward and get to All-Star. So, as Coach Ham said, it's a good quality of life win.
I want to ask both of you about the Boston win.
Boston win?
Boston win, because you had the perspective of watching the guys, and D'Angelo, you had the perspective of being on the court. Darvin, before the game, just credited as over this run, maybe been the most important moment. Have you been able to reflect on it that way? That showed everybody something about what you guys were supposed to do with this team this year?
Big dog?
Boston?
Yeah, Boston.
You saying that game, did it show us something?
As far as
Yeah, I think so, because we had who did we play on that trip? New York right after?
And you had just lost in Atlanta and Houston.
Yeah, I thought we were successful on that trip. We beat some teams that, were tough teams, and the only way we could do it was share the ball. And that led to us playing in New York. I think we had like 30-something assists too, and it's just contagious going into these games. Like he said, we're doing a lot of things well. But the scary part is we can be better at a lot of things too. So knowing that, going into break, enjoying it, but coming back knowing that we continue to be better, and we had something that we was clicking for us too.
D'Angelo, a month ago in this building, you scoring-wise, they got to almost 40. AD had 11 assists. Tonight, they weren't doubling AD as much. Seemed like that flip. He was aggressive. Rui was aggressive. Is that just a reading of the game and figuring it out? And how was that shorthand improved for you guys as a team?
For sure. I think the game's going to present something. And like you said, they weren't doubling. Rui was aggressive, getting things going. AR got us going early. I think you just find that, feed that, and it allows the game to open up for everybody. Like you said, last time I played here, they allowed me to score. This game, they did a good job and just passed the ball. So I don't mind it.
And AD, for you, it's that same thing. Like, a lot of teams have been doubling you, but that tonight should be an example of, like, okay, if they don't, fine, and then you just do that.
Yeah. My first priority is to score the basketball, and the rest, second, third, fourth, fifth. So, but like tonight, obviously it's easier when everybody has it going. Really has it going. It's hard for them to double when guys are making shots. But when they put bigger guys on me and not try to double, then I try to take advantage of it and score. And then just make the right plays if they do come double. At late game, they start doubling with Kessler. They put marketing on me and started doubling with Kessler. And then it's my job to make the right reads.
Like, that's when we got that 3, right? That's that action, yeah.
You guys came into the season saying you want to be a defensive first team, but over this past month, a lot of your success has come offensively. I think you guys have been top 6, top 7 in offense the past 16 games. Do you feel the identity of the team shifting more in that direction toward the offense?
No, because you can't rely on offense. You can rely on defense. You can't control the ball going in the basket, but you can control your energy and effort on the defensive end. So if you had a mindset of being a defensive team, I think it's only fuels your offense.
For sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Rui does. Rui might have had a career high in assists, too. He had one. Nah, I'm playing, but, you know, D'Lo was doing a great job getting everybody organized, making the right play. And, you know, anytime Rui sees his first couple go in, it's going to be a good game for us because
money. Okay, we're gonna hide that.
Hey, yeah, Travis Matthew has just signed a deal. Yeah, so I don't know what we was talking about, but
Rui, seeing him.
yeah, they're great players, and I'll be happy to see them in about 7 days.
The rhythm you guys have kind of found offensively, was there anything that in particular that sparked it, do you think, or was it time, consistency?
Well, I think it was a little bit of everything. You know, learning to play alongside one another, you know, kind of getting that rhythm. And then, you know, I think the way we ended that road trip in Boston and New York, you know, that, you know, gave us a lot of energy. But I think it's just, you know, time and, you know, a testament to the players that we have.
There were plenty of built-in excuses available tonight if you wanted them. You guys got in super late.
Yes, there was.
No LeBron. Is a win like this encouraging you more so, knowing like that lesser teams, I guess, maybe would have taken one of those excuses, especially early in the third, and just kind of skated into the All-Star break?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the game, I was telling everybody how good of a win that was. I don't think we got here until 3:30 last night on a back-to-back. You know, a team that is young, plays hard. You know, and it don't matter what point of the game it is, they're going to keep scrapping. You know, it's tough to come in here and get a win like that. Obviously, without Bron, big part of what we do. But I thought we, you know, stayed the course really well. We didn't press at any time. We just played the game the right way. And I know with, you know, AD and Rui playing the way that they played, scoring the way that they scored, you know, everybody else around that, it's a very solid performance.
All right. Thanks, Austin.
Past couple games, you know, they, like us as a team, like, you know, the guys, the teammates, the coach, they trying to more engage me to like offense, you know, getting more touches, you know, and it's just a simple basketball, you know. D'Lo has been great, you know, playmaking. You know, Bron wasn't here, but you know, Bron being great, AD. So you know, just those rhythm, you know. I've been talking about chemistry. We all have a chemistry, those starting lineup. So you just keep building it, and I was, you know, this is the way I'm comfortable with, you know. So I just felt good.
3 different times that you missed games earlier in the year. It seemed like a little harder to find a rhythm, but you know, you're leading the team in raw plus minus. Have you enjoyed just seeing your role increase and kind of seeing that pay off in nights like tonight?
Yeah, you know, just you know, when I get into the game, I want to impact the game. You know, that's always my goal is. I want to win the game, but you know, I want to be the X factor, you know, for the team. Either coming off the bench, or starting, whatever that is. You know, offensively, defensively. You know, everything. Just gotta be aggressive, use my size, whatever it takes to win this team. Yeah.
This 6-1 stretch that you guys are on headed into the break, how representative do you think this is of who you guys actually are? Do you think you've established the standard of what this group should be?
I've been telling you, like, this is who we are. You know, we are trying out. We've been trying like a lot of different things, you know, lineups and all the stuff. But you know, this is the lineup we had. The playoff, and that's how we won. So you know, it's simple, and you know, we just gotta, you know, like we gotta keep building the chemistry for the playoffs. It's just we just really comfortable playing each other. That's how we, you know, this lineup is. So we just gotta keep doing it, and yeah, we have a couple days, you know, All-Star break, and then we coming back for next push, like last push, yeah.
お疲れ様でした。前半戦は故障もありましたけれども、インシーズントーナメントで優勝したりとかいろんなことがありましたけれども、こういった終わり方をしてどうですか、前半を振り返って、それと後半に向けてのあれを教えてください。
そうですね、いろいろあったんですけども、この中で、チームとしても今いい形で終われたので、前半戦はこれを勢いに持って後半戦に行きたいなと思いますし、 僕としてもリズムをつかめているところなので、そこはもうやっぱりオフが何日かあるんですけど、そこを忘れないで、またオールスターが帰ってきたらしっかりできたらいいなと思います。
ありがとうございます。
All right, thank you guys.
お疲れ様。
Put your fingerprints all over the game, just with your running habits, just that alone. You running with force, playing with pace, attacking the defensive glass, offensive glass, really working. He's doing a much, much better job. And he's grown since we acquired him last year, just being good on the ball defensively, keeping the ball in front, coming back, helping support the defensive glass, getting offensive rebounds, playing in the pocket, setting screens, just giving us that physicality, whether it's him being on the perimeter or him being along the front line in terms of the lineup. But, you know, he's in a good space. He's having fun with his teammates, having fun playing the game, and he heard us loud and clear with us encouraging him. We need Rui to be great in order for us to be great. He's one of the main pieces for us, and when he's playing like that, along with all the other weapons we have, we're pretty hard team to beat.
So, Darvin, high basketball IQ teams can generally kind of feel the sense and the flow of a game and recognize an opportunity to strike or recognize where you're going to need to push back against another team's run or the game can get away from you. Did you think any of that played into the run you guys went late in the third quarter where, you know, you guys had kind of controlled most of the action? Utah is now making a game of it, and then you go on a 12-0 run and kind of from there you got to just ride out the fourth.
Absolutely. High IQ, seeing how you can attack your opponent, and also basketball common sense. Get the damn ball to Anthony Davis. That has a lot to do with it, too. Just having natural basketball common sense.
Just zooming out a little bit, 7 wins now in 8 games in February. You get to, you know, go into the break, probably a nice mental picture there, just with the way the team is going. What do you think is sustainable about that? And even though you didn't necessarily see a rise in the standings too much because other teams were winning, you know, where do you feel like you guys can get to playing like this?
Just knowing the way we're playing, you know, just on both sides of the ball, you know, defensively, the communication. Again, going into this break, we've had a chance to get on the floor a ton, to watch film a ton, just the communication, and hopefully this little time, this downtime, we call tonight's win quality of life win, the same that we call New Orleans, you know, going into a 3 non-game day stretch period in the schedule. So same thing tonight, a quality of life win, but coming out of it, knowing that we're going to get some of our key pieces back. That's going to fortify our lineup, make us deeper, stronger, and then for them to see how we're playing right now and the carryover from what things we're talking about during film, things we're showing in film, transferring it to our breakdowns on the practice floor and shoot-around floor, and then ultimately having it carry over to the game. I think everybody is in lock and step to what and knowing what we need to do on both sides of the ball in order to win.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.